Do you remember when I worked for your company for 2 hours?
Worst fucking employee ever. Like, it was like it brought you over on a slave boat or something. Like, people don't do this shit.
Well, that was my first non-Jewish job.
It was a Jewish company.
No, but like, you know what I mean.
I love this. Oh, you weren't at a desk.
No, exactly. I was like in a warehouse, like shit warehouse. He had a desk, obviously. He was running the fucking thing. You had the Jewish version of the job, and. Fucking, I saw this girl that was a bartender at the Comedy Works that used to exist on Bishop. She worked there. Yeah, and she
she was the worst employee I had ever had.
I could imagine.
Kayla.
Well, I didn't want to say her name, but we'll leave it in.
She'll know. She knows. She would admit it. She was,
Yeah, favorite position is starfish. Anyway, so... But so the minute I walk into his fucking warehouse, I just see her go, oh, no. Anyway, so I quit after 2 hours, and I'm like, I look at him, and he's like, yeah, you're not getting paid. I didn't want to say it, but he just like stared at me.
I see it in your face. You're on your phone. Like, how do we get out of here? Like, yeah, go home. You're not getting paid.
And that was your second to last job?
That was a mat leave replacement job I took after I'd quit another job that I had. I'm good at quitting jobs.
So you're just getting blacklisted from all the logistics companies in Quebec, like one after the other?
I'm on this career path where I'm slowly making less and less money every time I take a new job.
Shoot, man, just stop hiring comedians, man.
Because that's how I got there. You posted on Facebook, and who are all your networks? People you actually know that are reliable who are 60, and then a bunch of retards in their 20s. So if you're serious, and then a comedian messages.
It's Richard Mullen getting kidney dialysis.
Oh man!
Surprisingly, getting paid.
Shit. Okay. Welcome back to the Drunk by Noon podcast. On today's episode, we have the youngest guest that's ever been on this podcast, Will J. Flynn.
Yeah.
Did I get that right? Yeah. Okay. Sick. Will has been on the comedy scene in Montreal here for over a decade. He's got his own podcast, which we'll let him plug at the end of the show. So far, I think he's a pretty funny guy. He looks like he'll sell you Viagra. So yeah, say hi to the people, Will.
I got Cialis.
No.
Full pill or just a quarter?
Actual pill. What do you want?
Okay, and I thought maybe you took some.
You know, apparently Cialis, it's good if it could prevent like heart attacks and shit.
I've had one of those.
Yeah, you've had a heart attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our second guest.
Are you a black guy in Verdun?
I saw you had Lance on. I said, I've been there. I got 3 stents.
What was your heart attack story like?
I was working in the yard, came inside. I had felt like indigestion, pain here.
Yeah.
I ate lunch, went back out, did more work, came back in, and it happened again. So I Googled it, pain in chest, pain in jaw, said go to the hospital.
Shit. So and then they're like, okay, you actually
so I drove to the hospital.
You're like, yeah, I just did an 8-ball.
You had a story being left alone in a room. So I was.
Yeah. Oh,
they
you
took
watched
blood.
it.
They took it. Yeah, they took blood. They did an EKG, throw me back in the waiting room. Then I get called in a room, and I just sat there. A guy comes in with a wheelchair and like a pole. He's going to hook me up on an IV. I said, "Is that for me?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "What for?" He said, "We're admitting you. You had a heart attack. Didn't the doctor tell you?"
Oh, wow.
Shit.
Wait, where did the doctor go?
Were you in pain the whole time you were there?
I felt fine. I drove to the hospital.
Okay, so everything ended up going away at one point?
Oh, yeah.
So in theory, you didn't even have to go to the hospital. You were just
you could have
just slept it off, realistically.
I actually think I had one the day before.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. So you did a back-to-back heart attack.
Yeah, so it would have got me eventually.
Fuck, you must have good karma, Will.
Yeah.
He has like Cialis and Viagra.
Yeah. So no, but apparently Cialis, it's good for like cardiovascular shit because it keeps the circulation going.
It dilates your blood vessels.
Yeah, so it could prevent a blood clot.
It's also good for benign hyperplasia something.
Your prostate.
Yeah, prostate. Yeah.
Oh, it's good for your prostate?
If you have benign inflamed
Yeah, but the prostate thing, what I never understood about the prostate thing, it's like just jerk off. No?
Well, I didn't know you think about the prostate. I just Google all medical things, but you were like, this thing I'm really hung up over.
If you jerk off like once a day or something, if you have an orgasm once a day, your risk of prostate cancer goes down like 95%.
It's
Well,
maintenance.
he takes it to jerk off, so it's like a self-reversing cycle.
Yeah.
I'm subscribing to Pornhub.
See? I'm right about
reasons.
something for once.
Sorry?
I'm right about something for once.
I know a thing or two about a thing or two shoves a mustard bottle in your eye.
Oh shit. Okay, so you ended up getting stents for the.
I got 3 stents. I was off work 2.5 weeks. Went back to work.
How old were you when this all went down?
57. I'm 63 now.
Oh, okay.
Did you go? So you went back to work next day, or
2 weeks.
Do you still do you take aspirin every day? Or
I
something?
take aspirin every day. I was already on high blood pressure pills and statins,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so they just doubled my other doses. I feel better.
You feel better? Yeah, for sure.
Because it was like 3 of my 4 arteries, the main ones that lead to your heart, were blocked.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Western medical system for you. They're not going to preventatively help you, but once you get the 2 heart attacks in a row, then they do exactly what you would have needed like 20 years ago.
Well, but they're not really tests. They give you a stress test. I had an uncle did the stress test, passed with flying colors, had a heart attack the next day, and had quadruple bypass.
oh,
So unless they go in with like an angiogram to actually look, they pump you up with dye.
yeah.
It's cool. You get to see your heart beating on a screen because you're awake through the whole thing. And then they decide, oh yeah, there's the blockages. You want me to fix them or not?
It's a boy.
No, I had a buddy that was like, well, I used to do porter. He was like, one day he was just sweating, but it was kind of like rush season where the Japanese come in and Americans. So, and we're like, dude, what's wrong with you? He's like, oh, I'm supposed to have my bypass today, but I can't miss this. I'm like, bro, what the? Go to the hospital, bro. It's not, but he has a bow to show you. He wants to pay for it. So then years later, he like quit. But like I thought, like I didn't know what happened. And someone told me he died. So I was like, oh fuck, that sucks. And then I see him at the airport. I'm like, hey, yo, John, I thought you died. He's like, who the fuck said that? And it was
He chose a low pay, like a minimum wage paycheck instead of a heart surgery.
no. It was a decent pay at that point.
okay.
It was like commission, so it was good. It was all right.
Okay. I guess it was worth it then.
No,
He still has his boat.
but I made life changes. Part of it was the job that I had. It was a nice job. It was busy. It was stressful. And I just fuck that shit.
Drink, smoke.
No.
Cocaine?
Well, drink, yeah.
Nice.
No, I don't, never smoked.
Never smoked?
Never.
At all?
Never.
That's the fucking key, eh? If you don't smoke, you could make a long fucking time.
Yeah, I had
really?
my safety teacher who worked a lot around asbestos a lot. He's this older guy, like late 70s. He was teaching us the ASP course, and he was saying like he never smoked cigarettes, but he worked around asbestos before they gave a shit about it.
Yeah.
And like he knows guys that died, but he believes that he survived somehow because like he just never smoked, basically. And like the army would release videos, like animated videos, teaching people that like if you are exposed to asbestos and you smoke, the chance of cancer is like 90% more.
The fuck does the army have to do with asbestos?
I don't know why the U.S. Army. That's so weird because they probably like laid it upon their own population as like part of a fucking like mission to kill people, and then they put that video out there and they blame tobacco companies.
We're trying to help you.
Yeah, I don't know, but the army released a video. I can't answer the question. I don't know. I'm not in the U.S. government.
The military guy comes in. Don't answer that question.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, cigarettes, fucking. You know what bothers me? When I was working at a data center, there was this guy who he saw me using Zonic, which is like Zins, and he was telling me that that's actually worse than cigarettes for your health.
Okay, maybe not your lungs, but
That's just like, how the fuck is that
probably
possible?
other shit.
That's just not possible.
I mean, I think vaping is worse for your health than
That I would believe, 'cause you
okay. I think
vape like
vaping
crazy.
is worse for your lungs than cigarettes is. Because like when I was vaping and not smoking, I would get like my lungs would feel fucked in a way I've never. And like I smoked weed for 12 years and like all sorts of other shit. But vaping was like, I felt like it was literally giving me what's that fucking
Heart pump?
emphysema. Like I felt like I was like
Shortness of breath.
yeah, I felt like it felt
Yeah, the
like after
chemicals and everything.
like 2-3 years of vaping, it felt fucking nuts, and I'm just gonna go back to smoking. I'm like, there's no way this is any fucking better. But
How many years have vapes existed for now? Like how many?
Since
20 years?
No,
Easily.
I'll tell you exactly. Since I was 24, so 7 years.
That's really not a long time, but they easily could come out with information one day that it's like.
Well, they
much-
did. It came out. It's like, yeah, apparently vaping is like you have a 40% chance of getting emphysema. And
So it's
shit.
worse than cigarettes, or it's.
Well, no, it's less carcinogenic.
They have more data on
Yeah.
cigarette conditions. Like you die from vaping, you're just a statistic now. We're going to learn from that.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, vaping's worse for your lungs, but cigarettes is worse for your. I don't know.
Speaking of
Your
cancer,
cardiovascular.
I just took my thyroid medication. I take it twice a day. I had a disease in my thyroid called Hashimoto's.
Called homosexuality.
Yeah, called my uncle saying, "What did you suck?"
cancerous.
My uncle just goes, "What did you suck a cock?" Anyway, it's the last time I tell him about my ear infection. Anyway, so basically, yeah. So by getting my thyroid removed, it like removed the disease that was attacking my thyroid.
Okay.
Hashimoto's thyroid. Oh, I thought he was Googling something relevant. How do you give yourself a heart attack?
Bro, 5 minutes ago he was Googling, can you give yourself a heart attack?
But yeah, by removing the thyroid, the immune system doesn't know where to attack it.
Okay.
Because of so in other words, the cancer actually helped me the same way your heart attack arguably helped you.
I had cancer the same year. I had
You had cancer too?
malignant melanoma.
Jesus fucking.
You're just an old.
I had to get surgery.
Okay, you had skin cancer.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
But it was,
Shit.
the doctor said, if you came in 3 months later, we're looking at chemo and radiation. Like, you lucked out.
Wow, how did you spot that? You just saw a spot.
Well, they shaved my thighs
Okay.
for the stents,
Okay.
and I have hairy legs. But when
Right.
I had like bare legs, I
Yeah.
saw a spot.
Uh-huh.
So I showed it to my doctor. She goes, "No, I'm gonna have the dermatologist next door come and look at it." She biopsied.
So it was by
it on-
fluke. They just shaved your legs. You noticed there was shit on your leg.
Yeah, so shave your
Wow.
legs. You're gonna live a long time.
Should have just shaved your balls. You're like, oh fuck, this.
Imagine that was a commercial for Gillette.
But I was on like beta blockers and blood thinners and stuff like that. And my cardiologist says, "You can't have surgery." I said, "Yeah, but I got malignant melanoma." He goes, "Oh yeah, you need surgery." He's like, so he's like, "Stop taking the aspirin." But I couldn't stop the other meds. Like he said, 4 days before, the dermatologist ended up having to call in a surgeon because he couldn't stop the bleeding.
Oh shit.
So my 35-minute procedure took 6.5 hours.
Hell yeah.
Holy.
It's a shitload of ketamine. Fuck.
Oh, they
Okay.
gave me fentanyl for my colonoscopy like a
Yeah,
week ago.
I got fentanyl when I got fentanyl when I got my appendix removed because they figured out I was allergic to morphine.
Oh shit.
Isn't that great that you got it removed? You don't have to worry about it now. Like all of us are pending.
Apparently, the appendix is actually somewhat important to your immune
yeah?
system. Yeah, they came because they thought for like hundreds of years they
I can't
thought it
believe
didn't
that.
do anything.
My science
for
teacher
you.
in grade 9, he's a guitar
But
instructor.
apparently,
He didn't know.
another fucking science episode. But apparently, the appendix is actually some kind of.
It's not an.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm about to go on an
ahead. Go ahead.
ADHD
Go ahead,
tangent.
go ahead, go ahead.
I had a science teacher that was in a rock band that was shit. I'm so tempted to just pull it up right now.
Yeah, do it. Yeah. Fuck this. Who
Was
cares?
he a better
Who cares
musician?
about the
You know,
appendix?
maybe if I don't say his name, but I just show the band, we get a class action lawsuit. They all just sue us.
My computer teacher was in a jazz band.
It's called the band. Oh fuck, man, this guy's a fucking lunatic.
Go ahead.
Anyways, it was called okay, Shaking Judy was the name of the band. He showed it to us, and everyone in the class was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh hell yeah! 300 plus followers.
Turns out my brother's wife banged one of them like years ago. I was like, a small world. Anyways, so we would just play this on our computers, all like entering class to interrupt him. It's fucking shit.
Much music.
Nice.
Anyways, kids, if you're watching this, if ever you pass by a music store, just don't buy anything.
They're still around.
So who is it? Is it this guy? Then this guy?
No, that's from Kenny versus Spenny. Pretty average, right?
This is dog shit. What are you talking about? What's the comments looking like? I
18
liked
years
it a
ago?
lot. Nice boys. Good job, Mr. Schutzer. That was his name, Mr. Schutzer. Good job, Schutz.
Oh yeah, M Shetz. Oh yeah, because his nickname was M Shetz for some reason.
That'd be hilarious. Like the girl.
Anyways, at my bar mitzvah, there was a guy that ran this company called Global Sounds, and I forget how it came up, but he found out that this guy was my teacher, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we used to like wipe our ass and throw shit on him and say shit on Shetzer."
Fucking hell. So what were you talking about,
Oh,
right?
fuck, I had a point to make. I swear to God.
Is that the worst thing that happened to you in
I guess
school?
my point was that was like my science teacher. These are the people that they hire to teach science. And then another teacher, one other thing was she was a Hebrew teacher and she randomly just taught science one year, didn't know anything like about science. Her only rule was if you're going to use Wikipedia, delete the hyperlink. That was it. It's like, she's like, don't leave in the blue.
We had I remember in elementary, we had a Jewish teacher and she was just teaching us the drill during Christmas. And I was like, that makes no sense to me why she was teaching us any of that.
Yeah. No, you get your ass kicked doing that.
Culture.
Fucking love the top.
Jesus
As you can tell,
Christ.
we like to throw the dice on this show. You know what I mean?
We do.
I don't have topics. They go everywhere.
Yeah, we go. Oh shit, man.
You gamble?
Only with life.
You're still doing the mics though? Or you're still doing the...
I mean, you know what? I stopped just at COVID, and I just started to come back last year.
That was, I was going to
But
say.
I haven't been downtown in like
COVID
5 years.
COVID was 5 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Why did you, what brought you into comedy in the first place?
Friends of mine always told me, "Oh, you're funny. You should do stand up." Or what the hell? So my two of my daughters end up buying me the comedy writing class as a Father's Day present one year.
Oh, nice.
The Joey Elias class, yeah?
So that was 11 years ago. They forced me into it. I did it. I liked it. Had fun. So I was out. I was single then too, so I had lots of free time. And just bounced around. I was downtown probably 3-4 nights a week.
Go to Swngr Clubs by yourself?
I'm here for writing.
It was different from what
Like, where's your wife? She's somewhere in here.
Dude, there's a swinger club. I have a swinger club story. Do you know about the one? There's one in like the East End off of Jean Talon or something. It's called L'Orage or something
actually
like
went
that.
to a swingers
No. But this was like back when I was an alcoholic. Me and James, the guy who used to be a bartender at London Pub.
Oh, yeah.
He's now gone sober. I'm now sober, right? So me and him, we were gonna go to this place, just me and him, because they serve alcohol till 10 in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, at the Swinger Club. But you have to wear a suit. So we were going to rent suits and go drink there after bars close till 10 in the morning.
Why did you stop? This looks awesome.
Huh?
Yeah.
This is actually fun, though. Like, I would want to do that.
I don't know, bro. Because, dude, it's like weird. Okay, I had a situation once where there's this girl I was banging. And we were at London, and there was a couple that like came up to us, and because they thought we were a couple, and they're like, "Oh, like let's go like swinging," you know. And so what they didn't know is that we weren't actually a couple. So I just got to fuck the guy's girlfriend, but without putting anything on the table.
It's like, is your wife getting jealous?
No, he's cool with
You
it.
throw to someone. Yeah. We have an open, a really open-minded
Like,
couple.
yeah, dude, go crazy. So anyway, I got to fuck the guy's girlfriend without anything, but it was so weird, like the whole like girlfriend swapping thing. Like me and the girl looked at each other afterwards, and we're like, I don't think we're swingers. I'm like, no, we're definitely not swingers. I'm like, yeah, this is fucking weird. Apparently, the guy fucking ended up getting married to his girlfriend, and they
nice.
invited us to the wedding, and we're like, we're not gonna.
That's nice.
The honeymoon must have been
What a crazy
fun.
story of how you met somebody.
Shit, man.
Yeah,
Swingers
so no,
club.
I'm not like a swinger guy, whatever thing. Like, you know, like I'll cheat on my wife.
Yeah,
but I won't. Like,
Whatever you say, boss.
yeah, but
Penguin.
But yeah, I'm traditional in that sense. But anyways, yeah, there they serve liquor till 10 in the morning. But for some reason, if you're a guy, there's a dress code. Which I never understood because you get naked. You ever swinger? No. Nice. Okay. All right. Moving
You
on.
ever been on a swing?
I thought that was more of like a 80s concept. I didn't know people were still
Well,
doing it.
60s, it was just everybody loved everybody. But I was
Yeah.
born in the 60s.
Oh, that's it.
Right. So you were going through high school.
The
You were
70s.
in the 70s. So what was it like in the 70s?
Best time for music. Best time for
I heard the
music.
teachers were able to hit students, though, which is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I had a substitute teacher. I think he was the religion teacher. He broke a kid's teeth. 'Cause the kid was whistling, but he was like silent whistling.
What is it, Emmett Till? Like, what the?
Also, the kid was black.
I went to Verdun Catholic.
Turn that shit off.
We had 2 black people, so I know it wasn't either of them. 1,200 kids.
And they weren't students; they were the janitors.
No, the kid was pissed. The kid was an asshole. I admit it.
Oh, really?
He's don't worry. I won't say his name. He died like 2 years ago.
Shit.
He
But
died? Oh.
He was pissing the teacher off. The teacher was walking up and down. I think it was like reading time. It was quiet time, and he just took his head and smashed it on the table
What the?
and broke his
fuck?
2 front teeth.
All the kids in the class are like, yeah.
No sympathy.
That's insane. He
retired.
curb stomped him. He literally
He
curb
retired
stomped
that
him.
day.
He smashed his head on a table and broke his teeth. And then, was there any recourse? Like, if he told his parents, the teacher just curb stomped
Yeah,
him.
his dad didn't come in and like fucking shoot the teacher. Like,
No, it was Verdun. No one had a dad.
The dad's like, well, what'd you do? That's freaking crazy.
I don't know. I think he paid for his dental.
The principal walks in. I have bad news, Mr. Jenkins. What? He has a dad. Fuck.
No, they I don't know. They glued his teeth back.
Oh, nice.
yeah. Because I remember, not at my school, but there was a kid on my street that like I used to hang around with, and like there was like a disciplinarian who like more or less like put his hands on like the kid. The kid was a shit kid, but the kid's dad was a biker. So his dad showed up to the school and just beat the shit out of the guy. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm like touching another guy's kid. Like, I don't give a fuck how. Like, if you touch my kid, I'm literally driving a car into your living room. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no chance anybody touches my kid except for me.
No, we
I
got
get
hit
it.
in
That makes
elementary school. I had nuns. So that's what they did. They hit
Oh,
you.
they beat the shit out of
Yeah. Either whacked
Do
you
you
with a
know
pointer
Latin?
with a ruler.
Did you learn Latin?
No.
Oh, you're a bad student then. Shit. Okay.
Like,
so
Catholicism, like they teach
no,
Latin?
because back in the day they used to teach Latin. No,
A Chinese guy
That was
said that to
before
me
my
once.
time.
Before your time?
Before
Okay.
my time.
I was at a cafe at the Coats and Luke Library. They had this Chinese guy randomly with the booth like half the size of this table making tuna sandwiches. And I'm like, can you cut the sandwich in half? And he ignored me. I'm like, excuse me. I said, can you please cut the sandwich in half? And he goes, you are a bad student.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd be like, do say it
No,
in
it was
Latin.
just like that most out of context fucking thing. I think he just like wished he could kill me. Anyways. Yeah, no, because the reason why I asked you is because my mom would tell me the craziest stories about her school days where like they had this thing where like it was like an Italian, like Catholic mostly student body, I guess, like the English Italians versus the French back then. And like if a kid was misbehaving, this teacher would line up all the students and you'd have to run past them and everybody was told to kick and punch you while you're running through, like just crazy shit like that.
Even at
He delegated it to the students to do it, I
Your
guess.
mom
In high
went to
school-
like Mad Max Thunderdome? Or?
There's a true story. She went, it was just crazy. I mean, well, how old is she now? Fuck. I have her birthday saved in my phone somewhere.
no, I think a third of the teachers were nuns and brothers in my high school, so it's just it was a calm atmosphere. It's hard to get pissed off at a nun.
Did you end up going to college?
Yeah, business administration, and I worked. I don't know. I just floated from one thing to another. I didn't really have a plan. It's just whoever I was working for. Yeah, you're good at this. You do this.
No real passions in life? Nothing.
Well, I was ended up international transportation, customs. I worked for people who had factories around the world. It was kind of cool back then because we didn't have the internet, but I got to speak to people around the world.
Yeah, you're like on the phone all the time.
Yeah, so like
essentially.
nobody was else doing that. So we had factories in every continent. So it was kind of cool.
You see him like prank calling a guy in China.
Where's this made? No, joking.
Oh yeah. Okay, and then you mentioned you had kids.
Yeah, 4 kids, 5 grandkids.
Wow, holy shit! And how old were you when you had your first one?
25.
Okay, all right. And accident planned.
Oh no, it was planned. I was married. I was married at 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell
Times
yeah.
have changed. Back then, you don't have kids. At your 30s, he's probably gay. 2026, you don't have kids. Yeah, he's a Caucasian.
He's smart. No, it was always the plan. We wanted more. So I got 3 daughters and a son.
How'd you meet your wife or husband?
She was dating my friend.
Okay, all right.
We weren't
Hell yeah.
swinging, but
at Club Orage. Nice.
I don't know. We just organically started hanging out.
Okay.
Nice.
So you have you pop out. You had your first kid at 25, second kid at
4 years later,
okay,
2 years later,
okay.
I don't know. My son's adopted. He just showed up at the door.
Oh, you adopt? Oh, did you actually?
I was a
They
foster parent.
someone actually just fucking dropped off some child. at your
Yeah.
doorstep?
I was fostering for a while, so we had a couple kids that would come in the house, and sometimes for a couple months, sometimes for a couple days.
Oh,
we had,
fuck.
We
Okay.
had a kid that was kidnapped from the United States. The mother ended up in Montreal, so we had her for 3 days. Waited for the FBI to come up and get her.
So
Then we stopped fostering, and they called us and said, "You still have a crib, right? We have a baby. Got to leave the hospital this weekend. I'll come and get him on Monday." So he's
shit.
He's 28 now. He never left.
Wow.
You know, he was 3. His parents were out of the picture. We adopted him.
What made you want to be in this position, though?
Yeah. How do you fostering is actually this is it. This is the fucking meat and potatoes. This is like the last guy. It took us 45 minutes to figure out he was in a cult.
was there ever a kid that was like, I'm stuck in traffic? And
It sounds weird because I had 4 kids, but we actually had my wife and I had fertility issues. Her first pregnancy was an ectopic pregnancy, so she lost a tube. So your chances of getting pregnant now are like 30%.
Okay.
shit.
So at that time, we just kept trying, and one baby came along. We said we want more than one, but chances are it's never going to happen. So
Right.
we'd registered in Montreal at, I guess it was Bat Shaw back then.
Yeah.
And
It is. Yeah.
for adoption.
I was a bad shot kid. Yeah.
Okay. So we said we wanted more children. So I said okay, Canada, no one adopts kids that are Canadian.
Right.
So I said, we put your name on the list. So 10 years later, we get a phone call from them. It says, yeah, your name's moved to the top of the list. Well, might get a kid in the next 1 or 2 years. And at that time, I'd already had two other
Right.
kids. So I said, you know what? I said, we were fortunate. We had 2 other kids. Moved to the next name on the list, who is going to be the next people who want to adopt. So they asked us, would you any interest in fostering?
What's the difference between fostering and adoption?
Well, fostering, you're watching someone else's child. You have no rights to the child as a foster
You're just
parent.
babysitting them.
You're just like babysitting.
But that's a paid gig, right? The government gives you money for that?
Back then, it was $9 a day.
Okay.
I was taking mostly infants, so I have to buy formula and diapers
expensive,
and
man.
clothing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I got
The $9
for
ain't-
$9
$9
a day.
ain't shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wasn't doing it for money.
Yeah.
oh shit, yeah.
I think when we stopped fostering it, I was up at like $11. I suspect they're paying more today. But
Yeah.
you didn't do it for, but a lot of people then.
Listen, when I foster kids, I don't have dollar signs in my eyes.
But a lot of welfare people were fostering.
Yeah,
because they didn't cut
That
the
used to be a
welfare check.
hustle in the hood. Yeah.
Did you take in 6 kids? Well, that's
Yeah.
$60 a day.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good deal.
And then
You-
it
you-
was like a scale of economy where the more kids you take, the more you'll make because you could
you get
condense.
used clothing, macaroni and cheese every day,
Yeah.
and you can make money.
Okay, so it was about the money.
force them to make Nike shoes.
The bad kids go to the hood, but the good kids go to the island. No.
The weird thing, my son is my only child that looks like me. and when I tell people, I laugh. And and he's adopted. Of course, they don't believe me because he looks like me.
Oh shit!
But you grew up with them, so they kind of like, I guess, like
No, that
take
doesn't
your
make
habits.
it.
No, they take your habits. No, I'm not saying physical.
genetics.
Not
He said
physical.
he physically looks like him.
No,
Okay.
like genetics and environment. Maybe facial.
But no, but you know,
expressions,
okay,
whatever.
okay. I have a theory on this though. You know how like dogs kind of always look like their owners,
Kind of.
but they don't like.
No, they don't look like it, but
they're
like,
but they definitely like you didn't give birth to a dog.
Okay, but like my mom has a pug, but she also looks Filipino, so like that's why.
No, but you know what I mean
Filipino
though.
maid?
Like dogs always kind of take on the likeness of their owners,
Owner,
kind
yeah.
of thing. So it's like
take the habits and
maybe it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was your son Irish. Like, is your adopted son Irish? Maybe there's some.
he's black. No joke.
I met his natural parents. They're both from New Brunswick.
How is that?
they
You're
both
like you're
look
a
like
piece
me.
of shit. Like, how does a meeting with the father? Like,
Well,
They look like you too.
his natural parents were homeless people.
Oh shit.
oh shit. Okay.
They eventually got on welfare, got a place to stay. But they
Nice.
would leave their child at home like he was a cat. Like, yeah, we're going out. You'll be fine.
But back then, that was more common, right? Like, I mean, my
Homeless
dad lived in
people
a
having
trailer park.
babies?
My dad was in a trailer park at one point, which is like not usual Jewish thing either. But his family was like crazy. But like, there was this couple. They had kids, but they were musicians, and they would just leave for like 6 months. The kids would be on their own doing God knows what.
Yeah, well, this was a baby. was born yesterday. Like literally, like I got him at 6 weeks old. They were leaving him home alone.
That's illegal.
Of course, that's why.
Yeah, that's
why
highly
I
illegal.
have
That's
him.
highly
I
illegal.
mean, technically they don't have a home, but
So it was like neighbors.
It's a
called
good
in
thing
and
the baby just picked up the phone and called the police.
it was a neighbor because they saw them leaving and they knew that obviously 9 months you see that somebody's pregnant and they're going out every day. Yeah, they were going out to Panhandle.
Yeah, my old roommate got arrested for child neglect. He had a kid with his then baby mama, and then they were at a hotel, and then they left their like newborn kid at the hotel, and like they went out, and then they came back, and they both got arrested. And I'm like, yo, you're retarded. You can't leave like a fucking infant in your hotel room. Like,
Dude, the mini bar's empty. The fucking
Yeah.
Rolling Stones
Like, what do
are
you think?
blasting.
You can't sleep. Poor kid.
Like, what do you think, bro? Just because you don't put the do not disturb sign on the door, like everything's gonna be fine. But yeah, and then the hotel was the ones that called the cops on it.
That's really dark. The whole like people like the fact that like because you could like just set up your child for adoption. Like
Yeah.
why not just do that?
I know someone has. They gave up their kid. They knew they.
Yeah,
couldn't
but like
parent.
I don't know if you're gonna neglect
shit.
your child, like you could just do the easy way, which aka the legal way, just set up your kid for adoption. Why would you want to leave them? in a
Well, I'll
fucking
tell you
hotel?
this much: in Quebec, there's in Quebec. Now, I don't want to say okay. In Quebec, I don't think. Okay, when you're a state kid, like if you get DPJ'd, so if like the Department of Jeunesse comes and like takes you away from your parents or something, because I went to juvie as a kid, and I
Shawbridge.
no, I went to Batshaw in Laval.
all right.
I went to Northview. So in juvie there was like Northview. There's different like sections in juvie. There's Northview, which was like for violent kids. That's where I went. And then the section beside us was a section called Transit, and that was for orphans. But they were essentially, the orphans were living the same way as like, you know, the kids who are in for like murder and rape and assault and like shit
They're
like
being
that.
like punished. They're like
Yeah,
criminals.
it's the same living conditions as like us, like criminal kids. So it was like, so it's kind of like fucked up. I think like if you get stated as a, like if the state takes you in Quebec, like I think there's a good chance you just end up going to juvie until you're 18. Like there's kids, I knew kids who like got arrested at like 13, 14, and then the court couldn't release them back to their parents because their parents were fucked. So they stayed in juvie until they were 18.
just to have like shelter and food.
Yeah. Well, that's the orphanage in Quebec is like, you just go to
Yeah.
juvie. So it's like kind of a shit deal if you ask me.
Fuck, I'm
Because
gonna
juvie was
stop.
not fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop telling my dad that you just ran an orphanage because you paid for things. 'Cause apparently it was much better than a real orphanage.
But
Yeah.
I guess they couldn't find foster homes. For them.
Also, I don't talk to my
Yeah,
dad.
probably.
I think when I was doing it, there was just,
Probably the number of orphans does outnumber the people willing
Yeah.
to take orphans.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because there was, I think, just under 700 kids in foster homes in the English sector in Montreal back when I was a foster parent.
Yeah.
This looks like a psych ward. What the fuck?
So it's
I mean, now we're really going far back in time, no?
No, well, you can't look at like Duplessis era.
it's probably
versus,
not
like,
any
now.
better.
Versus
the Youth Protection Act is fucked. It protects. It gives more protection to the parents than it does. I mean, you lose your kids, you got to jump over like hurdles to get your kids back.
God
Yeah.
damn.
But you don't really go to jail for
No.
like being a piece of shit parent. You don't go to jail.
What do they do to you?
You just, I don't know. You're just not allowed to have kids, which
Having
is
a
like,
kid
if you don't
is-
want kids,
Like
it's kind of a
Bet365
fucking
sends you an
W.
email, your account has been suspended.
No more kids.
Yeah. Like
I wanted to ask, by the way,
essentially.
when you had the issue with your wife, did you also get your sperm tested, obviously? Like you wanted to know whose fault it was? Or
Oh yeah, we did. I had this little Asian doctor holding my balls. Just I don't want to check the weight for, or he just wanted to play with them. I don't know. Like he was like drop my pants to my ankles, and he was just like caressing my balls. And I like
does that even do anything?
I don't know. I've googled it. And nobody does that.
Okay, so for all that time, he was just playing with your balls. Hey, you know, listen.
But no, I never gave a sample.
Oh,
But
what?
she was having. I think is
Because you got to like sperm count.
yeah.
You
My
gotta-
ex-wife was getting pregnant. She had 6 miscarriages.
Oh,
Imagine that's like he's counting.
So she
So
was
he's-
getting pregnant and just. the
sorry, I
baby-
misunderstood completely. Then
Yeah,
you were,
so, it was a fertility
okay.
issue because she was
or if you didn't want to mention the miscarriages, I apologize for bringing that in.
I had 4 kids. It worked out.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I just like the Asian doctor to be like, look, okay, let me count your sperm. 1, 2, 3.
I think I saw that on Sesame Street.
Oh, shit. So did you have a foster kid that was like a complete menace or no?
No, because you were all so young. I think.
Because you never took anyone older.
I never had
than-
any that were even in elementary school. I think the oldest one I had was 4. Was the kid that was kidnapped from the States.
Oh shit.
Oh
So
shit.
they're all young, but
So like if they offered you like a 6-year-old kid, you'd be like, no.
But they told us weird shit. We did like orientation, and we were like, I'm surprised we became, because we had this woman. Her name was Vonnie. I'm sure she's dead.
Oh shit.
She would only take teenagers.
Do you know anyone who's still alive?
I don't even read the obituaries anymore. 'Cause-
You're like,
Just Will
I
throwing
died
6-year-olds
2
out of
years
his house, like, get out.
well, actually, a couple of years ago, I wanted to do a podcast called "I Know a Guy," because the job that I had, like, I knew a guy. He needed a plumber, he needed an electrician, he needed a gun. I knew a guy.
Oh.
But then I was like, at the time I was doing it, I'm looking
Fuck,
back.
we need to come up with a specific niche if we could.
we might know the same guy.
You
when
know,
it comes to-
the thing is, all my guys, they're all dead today because I'm old. They were older than me.
I make a new podcast.
I don't know
knew a
any
guy.
guys.
I knew a guy.
I don't know any guys. No, but they told some like horror story. You talk about like 6-year-old kids.
Yeah.
This lady, Vonnie, she would tell us that, because she had other kids, she says the girl's like masturbating in her bed in the middle of the night, because she was like, that was normal from the household that she came up in. So you've got to like kind of deal with crap like that, and like obviously disturb.
Well, hold on. The girl was masturbating in her own bed, or the
yeah.
girl was masturbating in the parents' bed?
Well, I imagine in her parents' bed is why
Okay.
she got taken out
Wait,
of the
wait,
original
wait. How
home.
old is this girl?
6.
What?
Yeah.
How was she met? What?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
I
understand.
mean, I was jerking off at 6.
You were?
Yeah.
Fuck, I've been wasting all my time.
What were you doing at 6?
I was busy playing with Barbie dolls. No, I don't know. I wasn't masturbating.
No, exactly.
No, I think
Me
at first
either.
I
I
don't want
had
to talk about it.
Transformers.
But I
Anyways.
mean, like, because you don't know about that stuff, but this kid knew about it. So
Okay, well,
yeah.
Shit.
whatever. Listen,
This
you
is
know.
the 60s.
Club Laura.
So we kind of said, yeah, we'll only take like babies and like 1-year-old and 2-year-old, because I had 3 other kids at that time.
Right.
So it would like throw the dynamic of the house.
Right. Right. Were your like real kids ever jealous of your fake kids, or?
You know what? As the kid came into my house, it was like, that's my brother, that's my sister.
That's
Okay.
nice.
It was like automatic or whatever, and it was like it was more explaining to them when they left my house, because we had a lot of them were like
yeah.
shorter term placements. But we had another kid that was
they're going to the big farm up north.
we had one kid that was with us for 7 months. He was HIV positive, which was
shit.
Wow.
which was a death sentence back in that day.
What did you do that for? No, I'm kidding.
I knew a guy.
But he left our house because Badshaw said, no, we have to put him in palliative care.
I thought you were gonna say
HIV was a
Palestine.
death sentence.
yeah.
So I don't know. It was like right after they came up with all these antivirals.
to put him in
know.
Palestine.
But
Because, this was before the Second War.
Oh
my
my God.
daughters went to like high school with his sister, because he was one of 7 children. All 7 were in foster care.
Were all 7 HIV positive?
No, just him.
Shit. God damn.
Damn.
Cooties. He has cooties.
Fuck,
That's-
dude.
What was the range of race? Like, do you have like anyone besides white? Like, do you have like other like black, like Asian babies or?
Oh, yeah. I had the fattest Asian kid. His name was C. We had people coming to my house. He looked like a turkey. He was so big. And it was like a goodwill placement. The mother was new into Canada. The father ended up in the hospital, and they told her at the hospital, like, we could have someone take your kid, because she was hauling his kids around, and she was like 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
They showed up like you had to grease him to get him into the car seat. He was that fat. I'd never seen a kid that fat. He looked like a sumo wrestler. So I was calling my friends. They're all coming. We're taking pictures with them.
That's amazing.
So,
Hell yeah.
You must have been the talk, like, among all your friends. No one else was doing this, right? You were like the
no,
guy.
I didn't know anyone, but everyone else had like 4 kids. I don't know whose they were, but
But you were the only guy. You were the only guy like showing them a kid that you just caught a fish.
Big bass. Man.
I remember we brought him.
cheaper than a boat.
But you show up. I mean, you're 3 kids and 1 Asian baby, and they're just like, okay, what?
Did you like? Did you feel the need to talk to the Asian kid in the Chinese accent?
No, I wasn't a comic then. Gonna have much more fun with that.
Jeez. Okay.
So when your kids are drawing pictures of their family, it's like their mommy, their daddy, giant fat Asian guy.
Go over the fridge, put an X over Paul. He's not here anymore.
So how many kids do you think you fostered? Like
I
approximately
think there was 9.
9?
That's
Oh, okay. In my head, for some reason, the number was really high. I thought it was like 65 or something. Like every weekend, you just had like a different kid.
Well, we had Paul for 7 months, and then the son that I adopted, it was like 3 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That before he became adoptable.
Okay. Oh, you have the chance to adopt the foster kid after a while?
If the parental rights are taken away, which happened in his case.
Let's get back to the comedy. What was like your biggest accomplishment comedy wise?
I got to perform with Mike McDonald in a charity show in Cornwall.
Oh,
that was pretty
sick.
cool. Now, at that time, it was I was probably still. I was like 300 people in the crowd.
He was a big Canadian comic.
Oh yeah,
Mike McDonald.
McDonald.
They have a
huge.
Mike McDonald comedy competition at Yuck Yucks. I think they still do it.
And Mike Patterson was on that show as well.
Oh, shit.
But I was
Mike
friends.
Patterson, the fish man.
I didn't
Why'd you call it? Why?
I didn't deserve to be there.
He does a thing where he's a fish.
Yeah, I didn't really deserve. I wasn't at the point that I should have been on a show with these guys.
Well, fuck it.
But
Yeah, fuck it.
I drove to Cornwall, made $60. I'm a pro.
Crazy that his brother was.
So that was kinda cool.
because Norm was so much. Anyways,
They're not related.
no, I know they're not related.
Yeah, Mike McDonald.
Mike,
That's a legend.
he
though.
had some mental health issues, Mike McDonald.
Really?
And,
Well, all the comics
he
do.
just didn't talk to anybody. He went to the back of the green room and like
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
he passed away.
Yeah.
What did he die from?
I think the
he
picture of
had
him
liver
weighing 100 pounds
issues.
kind of gives it away up there.
He might have even been Hep C because I think he had.
I heard it was
liver
Hep C.
Yeah.
And I heard that he died. I heard that whole thing happened, and then like a year or two later, they released the publicly funded medical cure. So like,
Okay.
There's not. It's like a treatment.
It's like-
I think it's a vaccine.
no,
actually.
they cure it.
Well, it's gotta be like
clear it from
HIV.
They
There's
clear it from your
antivirals.
system.
No, it's chemo. You go through. My mom had.
No,
Hep
they
C.
have
She
another
went
treat.
through
They have another.
chemo.
It's not. They have a newer treatment now. I'm 99% sure.
shit.
Believe me, I've asked. But
Here we go. Back on topic of medical issues.
okay, so if you're in the 5%, just go into stand up. No, but yeah, I'm saying it's you're okay if you get it nowadays. But I think I don't know what year he passed away, and if you want to check the years,
Within the last 5 or 6.
I heard that it was like within a margin that had he lasted like another year or two, maybe he could have been prescribed. But who knows in that condition?
But you go like my mom had Hep C, maybe about 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago, like before this shit, and she went through 12 weeks of chemo.
Wasn't that in Thailand or something?
Yeah, she caught it in Thailand.
But she did the treatment there? Or?
No, she did the treatment back here.
Okay, then I'm not sure.
But yeah, but she did chemo for it, and then she came out okay, more or less. But yeah, I think it came out like right before 2020. Oh, 2011. I didn't get approved till 2013, so there you go. Yeah, I think like the year after chemo, they're like, there's a fucking thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's so fucking because there's for sure like certain lucky people that are in the medical industry. Like there must be someone out there who like knows someone that got Hep C and they like secretly unapproved gives them this treatment that they're like, listen, we did the studies. It just isn't legit yet. But if you do this, you'll be better off than doing chemo.
No, I've had that back when stem cell transplants were first coming out. I had some
People were
I know
going to
that-
like Panama and
But
shit.
no,
other
even in
countries.
Montreal, I says, well, it's a study, whatever. But it's because McGill University was associated with the Montreal hospital, so
Right.
he had a stem cell. He says you might die from the treatment, but he's alive today, and that's over 20 years ago. So
And
he
now
had,
that's
he
like
had
the
one of
big
the
thing now.
lymphomas. I don't know which one it was,
But
but
now it's like known as like a good thing. Like
Yeah.
it's like a beneficial thing.
and they've got better stuff even since then. But at the time, it was like no other option. You're gonna die, or we'll try this. It's your only option.
Well, that's why you survived 2 heart attacks, Will. It's because you fostered 9 children, I guess.
I don't know.
I mean, you were paid $9 a day, you fucking mercenary, but that's not bad.
Yeah.
So why did you stop fostering?
It just seemed well. Actually, my marriage was coming apart,
Oh,
so it was probably. Not
can we
a good
talk
home.
about that, or
If you want to, well, no problem.
okay?
Yeah.
Why was your marriage?
I was
coming
married
apart?
24 years, but it was 10 years too long.
Oh, what
So
happened
we-
in year 14?
In year 14, it was just.
It's like Ari Shafir's joke. Kobe Bryant died 23 years too late.
1999. In 1999, it's like we went 2 different directions, but like we had 4 kids. We just stuck it out together. But basically, we lived in the same house.
Okay, were your kids like affected by that?
I didn't think they were, but they're adults now, so I've had conversations. Go, yeah, we kind of like do it, like you were together, like you shouldn't have stuck together for us because like none of my friends' parents were together.
Right.
But from that was the day. I think it was a bad thing. I shouldn't have done it because I wasted 10 years of my own life. And
Did you end up getting remarried?
no,
Okay, smart man.
I was 47 when I got.
That's when I joined
divorced.
Orange.
Yeah, someone asked me, says like how come you didn't get married again? I said because women don't fuck anymore.
Well, don't tell that to Pecker.
Me and Peter, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
ain't got much
reason
to
to
live
it.
for.
We just go to Subway.
No,
I get my sandwich my way.
no, the whole getting married was because we wanted kids. I got no reason to get married again. Like
You ever
I'm
notice,
not
like-
having more kids.
You ever see like people ordering Subway or like when like you see like a guy late at night on like Guy Street, like he looks like a fucking gang member or something. When he's ordering his sandwich, he sounds like a fucking like princess. It's like, yeah, just a bit of onions, please, and a little bit of lettuce. Like everyone becomes like this quaint little person when they're ordering their sandwiches.
And if you ever want some dope, it's over here.
No one's ever like, yo, I want some fucking tomatoes, man. It's like, yeah, just a little more tomatoes.
Yeah,
not
the
the
only
green ones.
exception to that is Simmons, who does the opposite. Like
we know this
sounds like
character.
a complete fag everywhere else. Like, goes to Subway. All of a sudden starts sounding black. Like
I remember my buddy, we were in San Diego, he was ordering a sandwich, but he was talking to me and he's like, oh, shoot, sorry, can I have like no tomatoes? But he already put the tomatoes in the sandwich and the guy just takes the sandwich, munches it, and then freaking makes a new one.
bro, I got into a literal fucking shouting match with a guy at Shawarma's.
Oh, yeah.
On fucking St. Catherine, right by Crescent.
Oh, the new one.
Okay, so I go there to try it out. My first time there. It was a huge line. I go there. I'm like, could I have a beef shawarma? No. They're like, you know how they do that whole like stupid like processing line shit.
Yeah.
So I get to the end of the line and it's a chicken shawarma, right? So I'm like, oh, dude. I told him, I'm like, hey, dude, I wanted a beef shawarma, and he just looked at me and he's like. And I'm like, no, dude, it's okay. Because I see him getting like all worked up that it's like a chicken shawarma. You see him, I'm like, dude, it's okay. I'll take it as is. Bro, what he does, takes the shawarma, throws it in the fucking garbage.
Even though you said it's okay.
Bro, walks literally, takes 2 steps and to his boy, like earlier in the line, and then just starts talking shit about me. Bro, I lose my fucking mind. I'm like, you fucking piece of shit, faggot, fuck. I'm like, I told you the chicken shawarma was okay. He starts fucking yelling at me. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go outside right now, you fuck. I'm like, why don't I step behind there and slap the fucking shit out of you? Bro, he's fucking yelling at me. I'm calling this guy a faggot. And bro, there's like some horrified couple beside me. I look at them. I'm like, Bustan's fucking better anyways. And I fucking walk out of there.
See, that's the magic of a kitchen. Those called the islands in the kitchen. It's separating you by like 2 feet. You know?
Oh, bro, I was gonna choke the fucking shit out of
But it
this
didn't
guy.
feel good. You get like adrenaline pumping.
No, I was so fucking pissed off because I'm like, I'll take chicken. It's fine. But you don't have to act like an absolute fucking douchebag, you know? And I just blew it. It was like 60 people in the fucking restaurant. Like, it was nuts.
I don't know what it is about that. That's because from your thing, that's the second time I heard. I seen a fight where 2 African guys were like, they ordered like a big plate. And then I don't know why one guy puts his hand in the plate, starts eating. I guess because they're African, and the other guy just snaps and then shoots the plate at his face. And then they start fighting. And then the guys from behind the back, like they come in and they start fighting the Africans. I'm like, but you're not even in the fight. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then they go outside and they're telling the police like chase them. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sectarian violence. It's everywhere, dude. But yeah, dude, fuck shawarmas on St. Catherine's. If you're listening to this, fuck you. You guys are a bunch of fucking pussies. Bustan's is better. Fuck your mothers. Fuck you. Lick my asshole. I'm coming back there.
Oh, dude,
And I was ready to fight the whole fucking
at
staff. It was
Shawarma's,
nuts.
there was an employee who he put the tabbouleh salad in the wrong spot where the potatoes belong
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And the boss, they had this manager guy there who's this big guy, and he started getting mad at him, and he kept looking at me for some reason while he was getting mad at his employee. So I would look at him as if I was like giving him like, you know, when you like look at someone who's talking like down to someone and you're giving them more confidence.
Right.
Where I was like, I'm with my eyes, I was like, are you going to do something about this, boss?
Yeah, you're validating
So he looks at me, I'm validating him like as if he's like the alpha male in the room. And then all of a sudden he just looks at everyone and he goes, I demand respect. This is all over a container being here instead of here.
Yeah, the restaurant and my son's sous chef or whatever, but it's a crazy business. Like he's gone through a lot of chefs who just lose their mind.
Shoot, man.
I don't know what it is about.
You know, because people they want to be proud of what they're doing or whatever. I don't know.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
But also, like when you're just making sandwiches, you want to pretend in your head that you're proud of what you could do. Because in reality, you're just making fucking sandwiches. Right. So you want to be like, listen, I take pride in the order of how the sandwich is made. And they want to, you know, because when you're in your like early 40s and you're making sandwiches, like, you know, you want to pretend that like you didn't totally fuck up everything. So when you have your employees fucking up the sandwiches and you're just responsible for a fucking sandwich, you want to pretend like you're a perfect guy. You're like a great sandwich guy. You know?
Yeah, you take that you're like one of the best, like
At
you're
least that.
top 1% of the whatever fucking faggots that work at fucking Schwarm's in St. Catharines.
No one likes going home and being like, I make sandwiches. I did a half-ass job.
Joe wouldn't fuck up the sandwich, right?
Shit.
That's amazing.
Fuck, man. Yeah, real work. Wouldn't know much about it. We were talking about comedy. So you opened for Mike McDonald. That's great. You stopped comedy because of COVID?
Yeah, I stopped just before COVID because I got a teaching job at Champlain College. I was teaching warehouse management. And it was just my set.
Step one, be Indian.
Yeah, not wrong. But I didn't. Most of my material back then was like dating material. It was like dirty jokes, nasty jokes.
Are you like a Mike Gamache type of? Do you and Mike
No.
Gamache have the same type of set?
No.
Okay, because remember when he did the Old Port?
I can't remember. Yeah,
I'll tell you a story.
just
So he
remember
came
ending.
to do. Okay, I run a show in the Old Port at Pub St. Paul, and so Mike comes to do a spot. I don't know who Mike is. Like I've only started doing comedy 4 years ago, so I'm like relatively new. Whatever. Mike comes and then like comes off as like a cool guy, you know, old as fuck but cool. So like the whole show, people are bombing, and like. I keep going up to Mike. I'm like, this fucking people. I'm like, they're sucking the bag, Mike. They're fucking sucking the bag. And then Mike's like, yeah, don't worry, I got this. So then Mike goes up and then he fucking bombs. And then he comes off stage and he's like, did I suck the bag? And I'm like, you sucked the bag, Mike.
Suck the bag.
And he
remember
never
that.
talked to me since that day.
But he was barely doing like he was getting out of comedy when I was getting
He did,
into
but
it.
you know what was like, okay, here's the thing. Joey Diaz once said it. Old guy, like when it comes to a certain age, if you're an old guy, don't do sex material. Like, you know what I mean? It just don't do, or at least don't make it your whole fucking set.
Yeah.
And like Mike Gamache was like, went up there and he's like, yeah, I still eat pussy and like all this
Really?
crazy
No.
shit.
I've never seen.
like
I've
that.
never
I'm
seen.
like, I
That's freaking
respect.
hilarious.
I'm like, I respect it, but it was like, there's no comedy in any of it. Like,
No, I've
there's
never
no-
seen him.
Okay, so if
no,
it's
he
just,
was
no, I think what he
100%
meant was
clean.
if it's just dirty plus you're old and it's not funny enough,
Exactly.
then it gets creepier.
Exactly.
So if you're able to skillfully make it really funny, but if it's not holding the weight, comedy's not carrying enough of the weight,
yeah.
you're an old creepy guy. But I'm not
Okay,
saying
if you're
he is
not
one.
if you're not a headliner
No.
and you're an old white guy, don't do dirty. Like, don't do sex jokes. Don't make all your fucking
Unless
set about sex
you
jokes.
could really write a funny joke.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, if you're not a headliner, don't do
Listen,
fucking.
the 9 button on my vibrator sees more action than him.
I have a nasty.
Normally they say microwave, but
I have a nasty joke that I've told 3 times. It bombs. It bombs every time, but I keep trying it. But you know, I keep trying it because if there's 30 people in the room, 8 will laugh, and
That's fun.
22 people will go, oh, because it's about kids.
My newest bit. Yeah, my newest bit. I was gonna say my newest bit. The punchline is me fucking a child.
Yeah.
And it took me like 2 months to like figure out the bit. So and like there was like at Hurley's like 3 weeks ago. I'm doing the joke. And then I do the fucking punchline.
he was a foster kid.
I do the punchline, and then someone in the audience is like, That's fucking disgusting.
Pecker had to have 45.
Well, then
He's
you
like, don't do
changed
that
your
joke.
act at a certain point. He switched from actually fucking it to just drawing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the first guy to make the sentence "drawing child pornography" that I've ever met.
My joke
It's so
doesn't even
funny.
make, my joke doesn't even make the kid the target, but it's about Make-A-Wish Foundation. So right away, people don't want to hear.
Oh,
a
is
joke.
it like what if the kid wishes to fuck or something?
No.
That's
And
crazy.
it's a gay kid. The kid's a bottom.
That'd be really awkward for Oprah to like read his wish on TV. She's like, and oh fuck.
The kid comes out to Michael Jackson. I'm bad. I'm bad.
But
Moonwalking on the roof of a Jeep.
What if the kid? No, but like there has to be kids who have said some fucked up shit.
course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as a kid's like, yeah, I want to recreate the Holocaust, like for sure. And then they have to recreate the Holocaust.
It's true. You're putting a lot of power into the hands
You know
of the
what I
child.
mean? How? Yeah. What is the
Make-A-Wish.
What is the limit of the Make-A-Wish?
The genie's like, I need to see some ID.
What is the limit of the Make-A-Wish? You know?
show, and the husband's telling me how much
coming after
he
you.
really liked my jokes. But he said, my wife, not so much. And then she starts laying into me. This is at like the Nest on a Tuesday. It's like an open mic. And like, but he says, no, it was so funny. But everything he liked about my set, she hated about my set. And these two people are married. So I don't try and please audiences.
Exactly. Oh, that's. But I remember when I first seen you, it was like at like Richard Mullen's show and stuff like that. And that was just like it was like a fun chaos.
Well, the eunuch was like,
You
You want to hear something retarded that I did this weekend?
yeah, narrow down the time frame.
Okay, so I'll make it fast. So I had this. So first I got out of bed. I thought it was smart to bet on a winning team on Bet365 on gambling. For like I chose basketball for some reason, and I thought if I bet on the fourth quarter in the last 7 or 8 minutes before they start like making it almost not worth it at all, I can just pick the winning team and I'll bet a shitload of money. And then even if it's like $200, it's like a guaranteed win. I thought in my head. So what I did was
That's not how sports works.
no, but I don't watch sports. So I tried it the first time. I put 1,050 on the on the Pelicans to win $130.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? On the Pelicans,
Bro.
the worst fucking team in the NBA.
And I won. So I win. And I by the way, I didn't even look at the name of the team. Even I was just looking at the numbers. Who's leading? So when I saw the Pelicans, I'm like, what the fuck did I just bet on? I didn't know there was a team called the New Orleans Pelicans. I said no Pelicans. I'm like, fuck, I lost. I'm like, oh, it's the New Orleans Pelicans, right? So I win $130. I'm like, oh, I have it figured out. Like this is easy because they were up by a lot, and they stayed up, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes left. You know, just bet my life savings and just keep making like 20 cents. You know. Anyways, so then I bet. This is where you're not gonna believe me, and I'll have to like somehow show you the phone after the podcast. I bet $7,000 on what was it? The Nuggets versus the Bucks. Guess how much they won by? 2 points. For $200
On a $7,000
and then
bet.
guess what happened after? This is all 100% true story. Bet365 sends me an email saying that you're conducting suspicious activity. I have no account now.
Really? They limited your account.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
But I was like, what the fuck do they care? They should keep me around.
I got limited on Bet365. Bet365 is so funny because when I used to sports bet heavy, I once bet. The bet was no more points in the game, and it was plus 6,600 to plus 6,600 the odds. So that means it's 1 to 666, the payout $1 for 666. So I bet like $6 or something, or like I think it was like $12 to win like $620 or something like that, and it comes through. The bet comes through, it wins, and then like 365 like sends me an email saying like, oh, we fucked up the lines, and it's actually a plus 500 bet, not a plus 6,600 bet. And I write them back. I'm like, listen, you fucking pricks. I'm like, it's not. No. And the guy's like, well, I could just cancel your whole bet. I'm like, why don't I just cancel your whole fucking life, you fucking piece of shit? So I told him, he's like, no, I'm literally like fucking threatening this guy to email. He's like, do you want to escalate your case? I'm like, yeah, I want to fucking escalate my case.
Do you have screenshots like proof?
Yeah, I still have the emails. And I tell the guy, I'm like, so he tells me, so the same guy's like, yeah, listen, we could grade it like this. I'm like, no, you fucking asshat. I told him in the email, I'm like, you fucking asshat. I'm like, you're gonna pay me what you fucking owe me, or I'm gonna go to the Ontario Gaming Commission, even though I'm in Quebec. I'm gonna go to the Ontario Gaming Commission, and I'm gonna file a formal complaint against you guys. And then they paid me out. They're like, okay, no problem, we'll pay you out. So they paid me out that. I ended up getting banned from 365 because I used to bet netters on NHL. So in the last couple of minutes, there's teams. I had access through a Discord. I found this group that kept track of which certain teams were good against empty nets versus which teams weren't, and they had a database compiled for 3 years. So depending on the percentage of empty net, of how good a team was against empty netters, if you were getting certain odds, then they would take the live bet on the -1.5 or something like that, and it would make sense because of the percentages from the empty netters and shit like that. I made probably 10, 12K doing that. And then Brett Bet365 sent me an email saying, we're going to limit your account to $20. You're not allowed
I love
to
these
bet.
stories. Just driving these gambling companies insane.
But they'll take your money until they see somebody's making money.
If I would have lost 7K, I'm sure I wouldn't have gone.
Pieces of shit. I got the same thing on Bet99. I got banned for betting. I kept betting field goals to score on college football for plus 300, plus 400 at a time. They limited me right away.
Even though you're actually doing regular bets that they're offering you on the site.
No, but you see, books don't like it when you do live bets, and even worse, if you win too much. If you win too much, they it's in their terms or conditions. They don't like.
So it sounds like total bullshit, basically.
The only book that never really limited me, but they're really bad for live bets anyway, was Pinnacle, and it's based in Venezuela. It's just super fucking sketch, but. Pinnacle is all right, and then these days, just whatever. I'm fucking retired from gambling.
So it almost seems like you have to lose a lot to not raise suspicion, win one.
So you went. So what?
Some people probably do that on purpose.
The guys who I learned this from, and did it as their whole system was they would get other people to open accounts.
Yeah.
And then they would call it buttering the account, where they would lose a certain amount on the account to make it look regular, and then they would slam their system on the account, and they'll get 30, they'll run it up 30, 40K until that account gets banned, and then they have to pay out a percent. They'll give the person who opened the account in their name $1,000 or something.
Okay.
I know someone who just recently did that, and it's a common thing that I don't think they know how to stop that. Right?
Because there's another thing. It's called middling. Middling is when you take over under in a basketball game,
right?
And you're basically betting over one side under, and you take one account, you bet the over. You take another account, you bet the under, and then hopefully it hits the middle. So say you take over 236 and then under 240. Hopefully it hits 238, and you only need to hit 20% of the time to be 200% profitable or something.
Oh, sick!
Because when you lose those bets, you only lose one side of it, so you're only losing the juice. You're only losing the vig. But if you hit the middle, you win both sides, so it's good payout. And then but you can't do that if you start middling on one account. If you just have one account, you start middling, the books limit you right away because they know what you're doing.
So you find a friend that you trust. You guys do the middling game.
So what you do is you get two accounts, and then one account goes under, one account goes over, and then hopefully both hit.
And you think a lot of people are doing this?
Yeah.
So
a lot.
Do you think these gambling companies are doing well?
No, yeah, of course. The gambling,
because most gamblers are not thinking like this.
They're fucking ruining.
They're just
gambling have to be look, I've been around drug addiction, alcoholism, gambling, prostitution, child prostitution.
The average sports
foster care,
my whole life.
Foster care.
But
the average sports bettor I'm saying is just a plain degenerate. So because they have enough of regular people, I consider them smart.
Gambling is
the smart ones aren't. The smart ones are few.
Without a doubt, nothing is more destructive than gambling. It is you're better off smoking heroin than you are gambling, 100%. Because gambling.
So do drug, kids.
Because gambling doesn't have a
guaranteed
bottom.
To get
there's no bottom to
or
gambling.
Dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could smoke so much crack that you won't feel crack anymore. You could do so much heroin. At least with drugs, you'll either your tolerance will get too high or you'll die. With gambling, there's no bottom.
There's no floor. Like there's like, hey, a lot of people say like, oh, Detroit went bankrupt because of the auto industry. No. Detroit went bankrupt because they opened 3 casinos
Oh, really?
in the limits of Detroit. Yeah. And Detroit's a majority black population.
You're sucking the money out of the community.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah. And wherever you open a casino, the crime rate usually doubles.
That's why I'm surprised the show A Hardcore Pawn was even legal. It's just a guy with a leather jacket throwing black people out of a store every day. You ever see that show?
Yeah.
It's more racist
No.
than Cops.
The current cops?
They're gonna make a show called Ice soon.
Well, ICE doesn't discriminate based on color.
Yeah, I used to be killing white people, I swear. You want to plug anything in?
Well, I'm getting back. I will get back up on the stage, get back downtown, but I do have a podcast just started. Only 2 episodes out. YouTube and Spotify. Montreal Taste Fun.
Yeah. Check out Will.
Living that in.
Very good episode, Will. Thank you very much. Guys, again, like, subscribe, follow YouTube, Spotify, Canadian Comedy Cartel on Instagram. The Patreon is there if you feel like throwing money away. And that's it. That's all. See y'all next week.
Drunk by noon.